Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and I'm cracking a pack. Today is pack number 4 in my Magic the Gathering Strixhaven School of Mages bundle. The focus of the video is what is your pick. As I crack the pack, I will discuss which card would be my pack 1 pick 1. My viewpoint will be from a very casual Magic the Gathering player perspective. Check out the preview video on my Strixhaven bundle. I have added the link to the preview video in the description below. Let's get to cracking pack number 4. Needlethorn Drake, 2 mana, 1 green, 1 blue, Drake. It has flying, it has death touch. This is a good common to play at any point in the game. Having death touch keeps your opponent's creatures at bay. Lorehold Pledge Mage, 3 mana, 1 generic mana, hybrid, Lorehold, Core Shaman at 2/2, has first strike, Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Lorehold Pledge Mage gets +1/+0 until end of turn. First strike is what makes this card powerful, especially if you can play a lot of instants and sorceries. Square Up, 2 mana, 1 generic, hybrid Quandrix. Target creature has base power and toughness 4/4 until end of turn. I think this is a great combat trick on defense to boost one of your creatures. Promising Duskmage, 3 mana, 2 and a black, human warlock at 2/3. When Promising Duskmage dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card. In black and white and black and green, +1/+1 counters are easy to get. Nice replacement effect for this creature. Expel, 3 mana, 2 and a white, instant, exile target tapped creature. Great common removal in white. Burrog Befuddler, 2 mana, 1 and a blue, frog wizard at 2/1, it has flash. When Burrog Befuddler enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -1, -0 until end of turn. A lot of times, -1, -0 doesn't do much in combat. Fuming Effigy, 4 mana, 3 in red, spirit at 4/3. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, Fuming Effigy deals 1 damage to each opponent. This is a difficult card to get going. You have to be on the lookout and pair it with cards like Tome Shredder. Tangle Trap, 2 mana, 1 and a green instant. Choose one. Tangle Trap deals 5 damage to target creature with flying or destroy target artifact. It is a great card to have in your sideboard. Flyers win the game in Strixhaven, and this deals with just about every flyer. Expanded Anatomy, 3 generic mana, sorcery lesson. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It gains vigilance until end of turn. I think this is a good sideboard card. It's going to increase the power and toughness of one of your creatures. It can get in a good attack on offense with vigilance and then sit back to defend. First uncommon is Master Symmetrist, 4 mana, 2 generic, 2 green, Rhino Druid at 4/4, has reach. Whenever a creature you control with power equal to its toughness attacks, it gains trample until end of turn. Giving your other creatures trample, though limited, still in Strixhaven will win games when the ground game clogs up. Tend to Pass, 2 mana, 1 black, 1 green, instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Create X 1/1 black and green pest creature tokens with, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life, where X is the sacrificed creature's power. This is a great combat trick. If your creature's on the way out, playing this gives you 2, maybe 3 more creatures to add to the board and incremental life gain. Umbrel Juke, 3 mana, 2 and a black, instant. Choose one. Target player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker, or create a 2/1 white and black inkling creature token with flying. Because of the amount of tokens running around, I think the first ability in Limited falls off a little bit. The second ability isn't too bad. Flyers win the game in Strixhaven, and I could see a 2/1 token taking you all the way to victory. Hall of Oracles. It's a land. You can tap it to add 1 colorless. You can pay 1 generic and tap it and add 1 mana of any color. You can tap it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery, and only if you've cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn. The incremental addition of counters eventually puts your creatures a little out of reach and can get through the last bit of damage. Awesome. Our Mystical Archive is a great card. Swords to Plowshares. Single white mana, instant, exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. In limited, this is a blowout card. Extremely cheap. Takes care of every creature out there. The incremental life gain, I don't think is going to do much for your opponent. Fantastic card. Foil Access Tunnel. It's a land. You can tap it, add colorless. You can pay 3 mana, tap it. Target creature with power 3 or less can't be blocked this turn. Like I've said throughout this pack, the ground game will clog up. This is the difference maker in a lot of Strixhaven decks. And then one of the cards to represent a double-faced card. This is a little bit difficult because there are some pretty darn good cards in this pack. If I had this pack, as much as I don't like having the Mystical Archives in Strixhaven, they seem way too powerful. I would definitely pack one, pick one, Swords to Plowshares. It's tremendous, cheap removal. In Strixhaven, there's a few creatures with a ward ability where I've got to pay a little extra mana. Even later in the game, if I have to pay 3 mana for Swords to Plowshares, it is definitely worth it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comments section what was your favorite card or the best card out of the pack. Until next time, when I am back to crack pack number 5 from my Magic the Gathering Strixhaven School of Mages bundle in What Is Your Pick?